I'm Royston. I'm a final year student from the NUS Mechanical Engineering, and I'm also the CTO of NUS Enterprise Startup Alpha Electrics. So it's a pleasure for me to be able to conduct this sharing session with our future NUS Mechanical Engineering students. I assume most of you in the Zoom call here is already half a leg into joining us, right? So to share my wonderful NUS Mechanical journey, right, to inspire all of you to join ME. So in this session, I will mostly share my own personal journey from NUS ME, and not so much from a department point of view. It's all just my own personal journey here, from enrollment to graduation. So let's just take note that the possibilities and permutation of what you can do in NUS ME, right, it goes far beyond my personal journey, because in 4 years I can only do so much, right? Much more than much less than what Prof. Christina has managed to describe in her sharing session above. Okay, so here's a short introduction of myself. I graduated from Singapore Polytechnic in 2014 from Aeronautical Engineering. So right after, I chose to join the RSAF and worked as an aircraft engineer on the RSAF F-16s. So in cohort 1920, I took a leap of faith and quit my job then to enroll in NUS Mechanical Engineering. And also I took up a second major in innovation design. So in my second year, I started a startup focusing on the electric vehicle battery swap and technologies. With the support of NUS, I eventually managed to file a patent for a wireless powered battery pack in 2021. So NUS has been nothing but supportive of just a ME student startup journey. And late last year, I took part in the NUS Graduate Research and Innovation Program. So the outcome of this program was that successfully clinched a $100,000 investment offer from NUS to support my engineering work and the entrepreneurship journey. So that's a brief overview of how I came about and where I am now. So in this slide, I will just describe in quite short what do we do in NUS Engineering, or what did I go through in NUS Engineering, right? So as the slide title will describe, the core motivation of myself joining NUS Engineering is, of course, to build our dreams. So, and to do that, right, we start in our first few years, NUS ME students will pick up fundamentals of engineering. We gain a broad perspective of what engineering is like. So we take modules such as very fundamentals in engineering stuff, statics, dynamics. We also do more introduction to machine learning. We have project management module, thermals and heat transfer, fluid dynamics, manufacturing process, energy sustainability, and many more other technical electives that of course I wouldn't be able to finish all. But when you come in, you can choose anything you want to pursue during your curriculum. So that's in the first year. For first 2 years, you'll probably cover all your core modules. And NUS Engineering, right, if in the later years, year 3, year 4, probably, they offer plenty of applied engineering opportunities. So through my own personal journey, I was personally involved in building around 5 proof of concept projects in the past 2 years. Now, my first and most memorable opportunity in proof of concept projects was building a maintenance stand for the NUS Formula SAE race car as part of a winter project. And that project was it was credit bearing. So doing a project, making friends during winter, and all these are my first friends in university that right now we are still in very close contact, and also clearing a module along the way. So that was very interesting for me. So right after that, I pursue a year-long design capstone project as part of a IDP project. So I had the opportunity to work with the Rolls-Royce Singapore Research Lab to design a machine learning drainage valve for use in a Rolls-Royce autonomous cargo ship. So it was a really good opportunity with a big MNC, and through the whole year-long project and with the working relationship that I have with my Rolls-Royce mentor, right? The fun fact is that the mentor will eventually join my startup as a pro bono research advisor. So when he's not employed, it's a pro bono opportunity for him. But just highlighting the fact that with all these opportunities, it opens up to many more opportunities when you go do things in the future. So NUS also provided a lot of the kind of technical support and resources for filing a patent. If you have a really great idea, you really want to protect it, the NUS have all the resources to do it, and also building a startup, supporting the engineering dream, and things like that. So this is what I would summarize my NUS engineering journey in this slide. So now I would like to. So there was a lot of things about that I mentioned about NUS ME and stuff. So when you join mechanical engineering, it's not just about doing just mechanical design, beating metal and plastic like a traditional mindset of what a mechanical engineer will be doing. So throughout my journey to build batteries for light electric vehicle, I found a lot of cross-faculty support to build a full spectrum integrated system project. All the way from electrical engineer, my battery has Internet of Things and electronics built in and stuff like that, right? So you can expect and you will expect, right? And it comes from me, my personal journey, that professors, teaching staff, student engineers from cross faculties, electrical engineering, computer engineering, and every other CDE faculty to work together with you to build towards a successful project. It's very multidisciplinary like that. So I mean, in this picture illustration, we don't have a name tag that they are from ME, computer engineering, and electrical engineering, but trust me, they are. So we were working together to build a final product for a customer. So when you come into ME, right, you don't worry about being locked in as a mechanical engineer and that's all you will be doing. So professors and staff will from the CD faculty will come forward to help you with cross-disciplinary problems, right? When you want to build your dreams. So of course you also have to be willing to open up and learn like things from other faculties. You won't be so in depth and as good as them, but you will definitely have a really really good understanding and support from them when you are trying to build a integrated product. So that's what I'm trying to say over here. So other than doing engineering, right? We talk about my own journey on the entrepreneurship journey in NUS. So NUS has a really big ecosystem and is very resourceful. They were able to provide the much needed support, right, to bring a engineering product out of the lab and into a commercial market. So I was awarded some funds and grants to get me started on an entrepreneurship journey with an idea and with a simple prototype. We start on an entrepreneurship journey, right? So at this stage, right, I other than I mean it's we don't have to I don't have to go into much details on how much resources NUS have, but I would like to highlight the fact that startups and companies we love taking NUS engineering students. The strong theoretical and practical fundamentals of a NUS student that you have gathered over the years, right, really help a startup build great products and create very high value for end users. My team of 11 students engineer with R&D project groups, we were able to do a lot of things, and it was all a result of the cumulative experience that we all get from the CD curriculum. Yeah. So that's the main takeaway that I would like to share from an entrepreneur and an entrepreneurship point of view about NUS curriculum students. I mean, mechanical engineering students. So I hope that you enjoy this 5 slide short sharing session on my personal journey. So I would like to conclude once again my journey in the NUS mechanical engineering. So new prospective students, when you come into mechanical engineering, you can look forward to building up very strong fundamentals in engineering fundamentals in your early year. So in your later and third and fourth year, you look forward to meaningful applied engineering projects with potentially with industrial companies. Actually, right now, I've heard of a lot of companies coming forward to NUS, IDP to start innovation projects. Bang and Olufsen, I think Rolls-Royce, like I mentioned, from where I did my projects, and many more. It's mostly available on our website. So you can look forward to all these meaningful applied engineering projects with industrial companies providing their problem statements for you to pursue and for you to pursue. So you won't be lost with all these industrial companies, because usually what they will do, they will come forward with their problem statements or a problem that they are trying to solve. They give you this, and it gives you a really good head start as a student. We sometimes don't really have industry experience and stuff. They attach one or two industry engineers, and they attach their problem statement with you for you to pursue and build something out for them to gain all this kind of experience. So with this kind of knowledge and experience that you potentially can get from NUSME, the engineering students are trained to be very valuable talents in providing high value in startups and NMC. I guess that's why from Prof. Christina graph you see the graph is just on a straight trajectory upright for median salary and stuff. So besides that kind of thing, if you are if you are the kind that would like to take some risks and really have a dream to build a product out of the lab to bring into the market, right? NUS have the right kind of resource, the ecosystem, and the NUS enterprise support to help get you started on this journey, so that I don't think it's something that this kind of resources is something that many other universities can offer to student entrepreneurs who wants to build their dreams. So I hope my session inspire you